One of the nicest keyboards that you can buy for the money. Hey guys, welcome back to our How Answers channel. My name is Ivan and today we're looking at the AKKO Compact 3087 V2 keyboard. This one is a mechanical keyboard that comes with the orange keys, which I'm personally not familiar with, and I'm very curious to see how they perform, and a lot of higher end features for the price. Now the AKKO are a very known company. If you guys are into peripherals as much as I am, if you look at keyboards, they have been making mechanical keyboards for a very long time, and they have some interesting models throughout the years. Now recently I decided to pick up this one and review it for you guys, because I was very curious how different the AKKO models are compared to all my other mechanical keyboards. And I'm happy to report that I was pleasantly surprised by most of that one. Now, of course, as always, we're gonna go to the unboxing, see exactly what's inside the box. Then we're gonna plug it into the computer, see what the features are, see what kind of specs they have, and what kind of comfort we can expect from this specific keyboard. And of course, at the end, we're gonna talk about it in the conclusion. The AKKO 3087 Horizon. Let's open up the box and see what's inside. First of all, super nice and luxury looking box, I have to say. Would you see with the genuine stickers of the product, with the product numbers, with outlined keys, which are the AKKO orange. I'm impressed how well this box is designed. It actually is a sleeve over the actual box. So if I remove the sleeve, inside is the box that only is branded AKKO and nothing else around. So once we open it, right on top, you can see that we have provided a plastic dust cover, also branded AKKO, which is a really nice touch. And these are nice, I mentioned that before. If you're not using your keyboard for a while, just to place on top and no dust gets between the keys or no crumbs and stuff like that. So I really appreciate this. And we have a user manual, very nice, printed in English and Chinese as well. And you can go through it and see some of the functions. Of course, this one is printed for several different versions of this specific keyboard. The 3108 and the 3087, and the difference is being bigger, having the numeric pads, and of course some versions have the single color backlight, and some versions have a custom backlight, which is the RGB. But unfortunately, my version is with no lights whatsoever. So I advise you, if you are like me, liking a single light, or maybe you're a fan of the RGB, go for one of those versions. Two little boxes here. Now on this slightly bigger box, we have key replacements, and they're actually, look at this, they're actually outlined in separate sections. So they're not mixing together inside. This is a very good attention to detail that you rarely see from many companies, even much more expensive and much more well-known companies like Roccat or Razer. And see some of those custom keys have different logos on top of them. These are OEL keys, they can replace the already existing ones. So let me put this to the side real quick. And we have a metal, high quality metal extraction tool for the keycaps. Now with the smaller box right here, that's the only thing. In the smaller box, we have the USB to USB-C cable, and I immediately noticed something that I want to point your attention to. See how the USB-C cable plug is shaped with these two slots? That means that this is going to slot in the back of the keyboard very snugly, and it's not going to just wiggle around and be easy to be pulled out. That's very good attention to detail. Small USB-A side, I prefer that. Isolated cable as well with hook and loop strap that is also branded AKKO. And the length of the cable is 5 feet. Softness, I like softer cables. I've talked about that in the past. If you have a softer cable, it's better to route around your desk, around your monitor and stuff like that, and not get snagged around and knock stuff around. Unfortunately, the cable is not braided, but I guess that's okay. I think they went on to the length of gold plate these, and I mentioned that before, that's not necessary, so don't believe the hype. And we have caps, which again, very expensive touch right here. Here is the keyboard. This is how it comes from the box, with the navy blue keys and the black ones. But like I mentioned, we have these yellow ones that you can actually customize them by removing the corresponding keys and put the yellow ones if you like that three color, navy blue, black and yellow, which I think will look excellent. And the layout for me is perfect. This is the my preferred layout with separated arrow keys, slightly bigger than the normal compact keyboards that I've been reviewing lately, but I will take the extra inch of this keyboard just for that specific reason and being more comfortable. Separated insert, home, delete, and keys as well. So this whole section I really appreciate, and the function keys are separated on 4 sections. Just like the old school keyboards, if you guys are familiar. Nowadays, most companies are just cramping them together, so it's less convenient. And of course, I mentioned these orange keys sound to me slightly less noisier than the red ones, which is a good thing. And at the same time, I feel the same tactile feedback from them, just like the red keys. So in the front, we have a little more logo right here of AKKO. And in the back, the cable goes right in the middle, and you see how deep it goes because you can channel it and route it to either side of the keyboard. Very, very good feature. I cannot stress enough how important this is for me personally, because I can channel that cable on either side, and depending on where my monitor stand is and how close the keyboard is to my mouse, I can channel the cable away so it won't be on my way and it won't create any discomfort. A second ago I was talking about these 2 slots. So you'll see when you plug in the cable, this cable goes into the slots. See how it cannot really move that much, and then you kind of push it in. So the cable now is in that slot, and if you prefer to go in the middle, it can go in the middle. But if you rather have it to the side, you can kind of tuck it in into this channel and have the cable to go all the way to the left side or all the way to the right side, which is excellent. Believe me when I tell you, it's very convenient this way, and it's going to be out of your way. The other thing to mention right here is rubber feet. These rubber feet is very sticky. The one on the bottom are kind of long, same style are on the top. And if you extend the legs for height, they have even rubber right here, and you will see this is the same style rubber, very sticky again, and you can prop that keyboard up. I think overall AKKO has done an excellent job with this model. Absolutely love it. And to me, the only minor negative that I'm gonna mention right away is the lack of backlight in this specific version. Even single backlight, which would be my preferred choice if I'm buying this again. I don't know how I overlooked it, but I will be getting the single light backlight. That way I can see the keys at night. Unfortunately here we only have LEDs for the caps lock, num lock, and all that, just standard stuff, and no backlight whatsoever. Yeah, again, if you guys like backlight, if you guys like RGB, get yourself the version with it. Otherwise, very solid, very heavy. If I try to twist it, there's no creaks, there's no anything that will tell you misperfections or low quality. So AKKO, again, I'm very impressed with the product they are delivering. This is probably one of the best fitted and high quality keyboards in my possession. And I think I'm going to be replacing one of mine. I have 3 keyboards I mentioned on my desk, and we're going to be replacing one of mine with this one so I can see how it's going to feel. But I really like the tactile feedback of the keys. I like the less noise, and of course I can customize with these yellow keys and make it a little bit more fun with the logos and everything else, and kind of combine that way the keys, the yellows are well visible, so maybe at night that's going to help me more instead of trying to seek WS, A, and D keys or some of the other important keys right here I'm using for while playing games. I am very impressed with what AKKO has delivered here with this keyboard. I can definitely tell you that this is probably the highest build quality keyboard among the other 12, 13, 14 I have currently in my possession, even from much more expensive and well-known brands. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it in the conclusion. All right, conclusion time. And what do I think about the AKKO 3087 V2? I have to say I am extremely pleasantly surprised by the high quality delivered by AKKO on this model. I'm sure almost all of their models are delivering this kind of high level quality because I've kept my eye on them for a while, and I know they have been in the business for a long time and they've been delivering some very high quality products in peripheral world. Now, orange keys, first thing and foremost, I have to say they're very close to what I'm experiencing with the red keys from other companies. Same type of tactile feedback, same kind of a low noise, and they're kind of a great combination of both and deliver a great experience when you're gaming or you're typing. and the microphone is not picking up the noise. So your friends are not going to be annoyed if you're clicking up too much on like kind of like blue keys or something like that. So orange keys, I'm very pleasantly surprised. Great packaging, extra keys. The keys are high quality. We're talking about double shot ABS keys. They can be interchanged and replaced. The socket of the keys are standard cherry keys, so you can buy extra keys from other companies or whatever color you want, or there's so many other customizations out there, and just plug them in and tailor it to your own look. The color combination that comes with this navy, dark blue, black and yellow, I think it's very unique and I really like it. The placement of the cable is right in the middle. Some really smart engineering is done over there. You'll see the cable, how it nests in and cannot easily be taken out. The biggest negative for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you, will be the actual no backlight. There's not even a single backlight. There's no RGB. I know there's models of this one. They are featuring single light, and there's some models that are featuring RGB, but of course they cost a little bit more money. And I think for the money, AKKO should have released this one with single color backlight. That would have fit my needs perfectly. This is all I need. To be honest, RGB is a great option, but for me, single color backlight is good enough. The typing experience is great. The quality is great, very heavy, very sturdy, sticky feet. When you put them on your desk, that keyboard is not gonna slide anywhere. So yeah, if you like a very good experience, high quality keyboard, and don't really care much about backlight or RGB, this model is going to be perfect for you. And I really like it. I'm going to long-term test this one as well and see how the typing experience is going to be improving. But so far, I'm very pleased. I really like the shape of the keys. They fit perfectly well and they're very good for gaming. That's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the link in the description if you want to support the channel directly so I can bring you videos like this daily. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.